What is going on, All Terrain Nation? Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, you know the drill. It does not matter what you drive. This is your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David, and we got Kelly behind us. Kelly's on a trip with me this week. And today, Kelly, where are we at?
We're at the Texas Auto Riders something.
Texas Auto Riders Association. Anyways, and we are here. We're doing a little pre-launch for tomorrow's events, and we are going to play with a bunch of cool cars. And I thought, why not show you guys a few of the cars we're going to get to play with? And let's start with my old hometown favorite here. Let's see if we can flip this around. We got the new 22 Nissan Frontier, and that is a pretty amazing color. It's not for me, definitely, but this is the Pro 4X trim, and I got to play with these a little bit in last week, and a very, very fun vehicle to drive. Now it looks like we've got the cheaper, I don't know if this is an SV, but it's definitely the long bed, which is actually cool that Nissan brought out the long bed. This is SV, four-wheel drive long bed, and you can see it's got all the nice goodies to it. We got some Genesis over here with Kelly. Kelly is purring over these Hyundai Genesis, or just Genesis, I guess we have to call these now. I'm not sure. But a lot of fun cars here, Kelly. Let's walk through here and just see what kind of strikes our fancy. Now, me and Kelly've been arguing over this. This is a Genesis, and I love the color. It looks racy, very kind of Porsche-like to this look. Yes. They definitely are going after the higher end markets with their vehicles. But Kelly, something I cannot agree with you on are these wheels.
I kind of like them. I'm just gonna say,
you think they look sporty though, right?
I do think they look sporty. I think they look aftermarket.
And see, I'm a more classy guy. Kelly's sporty, and she's sporty spice, and I'm classy spice.
You're not classy.
But this vehicle looks really, really good. I love the blacked out chrome on this thing. Big old tires on this. What is this thing rolling in on? Let's see, you guys, and please bear with me. We are live. Two 55/40s, 21-inch wheels on that thing. What a crazy thing. And let's get down to the next one. And guys, you're going to see some reviews on these vehicles coming up the next few days on the channel. Now we're into Lexus territory, Kelly. And
Lexus is my jam.
This is Kelly's territory. This is why she was brought into the channel, because I like them rough and tumble, and Kelly likes more of the smooth, classy rides with a little sport.
I like a little good up and down.
But this is a GX 460, and Kelly, what's your first impressions of this thing?
I haven't seen much change over the years in the back end, to be honest with you, with the GX 460.
Yeah, they're
need to update it a little
they're
bit.
definitely coming with a refresh on these. Inside,
But I'm sure the inside is amazing.
yeah, you can't really see much on the inside, but this is not the one to get everybody excited about right now. What is behind you? That is crazy pink.
Pink.
That
Fuchsia.
thing is
It's fuchsia. For the
Okay.
girls out there, this is more fuchsia than it
okay.
is pink.
It's crazy is what it is. And this is not just that new color of pink that Jeep's been telling us about. It's obviously the 4XE, I believe is what the badging on these are.
It is.
And anytime you see that blue around the Rubicon letters, it is an EV. That is right. This is the EV version where you can get maybe 40 miles on the highway with it before it needs to jump to gas. Get the little four-cylinder with it. But this color in person, look at this color. Now, we were worst time of day to try to show you colors with the lights. But there is a lot, I don't know if you can see that or not, a lot of metal flake in that, which is really, really cool. Looks like cranberry.
Not quite cranberry. It's a little lighter than cranberry, actually.
Now, Kelly, behind us, our hometown favorites, we got the Nissan Armada here. And this is a blacked out version, and this looks really, really good. This is what they promised when they launched this vehicle, the refresh of it, that we were going to get a blacked out version of this.
Although I would like all the chrome to be blacked out too.
Yes, if you're going to, Nissan. If you're going to black this out, please black that stuff out too. It
Because
just,
I want a murdered out vehicle.
yes.
Because if I'm going to get black on black on black, I want it murdered out.
And then you tint these front windows
Yeah.
just slightly, and you've got a great looking vehicle. Now, the wheels don't bother me as
The
bad.
wheels don't bother me either. It's the chrome accents on the handles and around the windows.
Well, and then like back here, so you got blacked out Armada, but
Oh, it's got that big
Nissan,
black-
their
big
pride is
silver
like, no,
badge.
we gotta have this badge just
Yeah.
poking out here. But look at
Yeah, thank
behind you, Kelly. We've got the Grand Wagoneer. Now this, I did a video on this when this channel just launched. This thing was just coming out, and I was a little worried at how big it was going to be, and this actually is not that big. I mean, it's a pretty full-size vehicle, but it's not as crazy big as I thought it was going to be.
Not the Grand Cherokee.
Or I'm sorry, this is the Grand Cherokee. That's why it doesn't look as big. I was going to say, I was like, man, I really thought it would be a little bit bigger. But remember, guys, this is live time, and I'm just stumbling through all these vehicles. So, Kelly, we know that Mazda over there because we're basically driving one all week.
Silver one.
What's up, Ryan? Let's see, guys, smash that like button, by the way, too. It just helps people find this stuff. And I know this is kind of a weird live video, but it is what it is. Now, here's where my heart gets racing because it's the TRX, and they don't have just one. They have 3 of them here. You got red, silver, and white, and you got all the ram bars on this thing. It looks freaking great. And we will be doing, definitely, we're driving one of these tomorrow. We are gonna put this thing through the paces because it's one of the vehicles I've drove all the full size, but I want to drive the supercharged version, and I just want to get it dirty and have some fun. If you can see inside a little bit, you're getting all the leather and cool things. But look, you got TRD Pro stuff everywhere. There's the Sequoia.
Ooh, I would drive that.
Yeah, Kelly, you had a
Mama
Sequoia.
would drive that. Yeah, I had an 03 Sequoia.
We got the big 2500s here that nobody can buy because, well, obviously chip issues.
Nobody can get them.
That's right, nobody can get them. We got your normal 1500s down here. Look great.
UX68 Infinity.
Yes, and there, let's see, there's another Grand Cherokee.
See, you didn't
But
go to my Infinity.
sorry, Kelly, because we got the showstopper here. We got the Tundra, the new 2022 Tundra to be exact, and it's a drivable version. So there's only a handful of reporters here that are going to get to take this buddy out, and I'm hoping to be one of them because we were talking, we were trying to do a video on this thing. We were talking a little bit about, here, let me flip this camera. We were talking a little bit about our impressions of, oh, dude, you were too kind, man. Thank you. We were talking a little bit about this new Tundra, and you know, in pictures, it looks huge.
It does. It looks massive. It looks.
The grill looks like ridiculously
ugly.
huge.
It looks ugly.
But when you see this thing, in person, it's actually, I mean, it's still not for me. Don't get me wrong when I say this, but it is a nice looking vehicle. Now, I like how they've stamped the TRD in the plastic there. They didn't go too crazy. You've got Tundra here. That's all plastic. The fog lights and stuff are all integrated. These lights in person aren't too bad. I know this is either people love it or hate it. This is
honestly, the lights are a lot like the Frontier to me.
Yeah.
In person versus on what I saw in pictures.
Yeah, definitely. But this thing's big, and I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these. Now, one of the things I've noticed, and I haven't researched this vehicle too well. I started doing a video on this past week and just ran out of time, but you're still getting in the drop-in bed liner. I'm assuming with the TRD Pro, you're probably getting up into the more, you know, spray-in type. But whoa, man, you gotta watch your back. There's T-Rexes everywhere around here. But there is the Grand Wagoneer, Kelly, and yeah, that is pretty freaking massive. That's a boat of a vehicle, but it is, classy. The textile, the font that they use on this, it just, I don't know. It's a very Art Deco kind of. It takes you back to the early 1900s a little bit.
All up to you, all up your area.
Yep, but I look at the screen on this thing, Kelly.
Look at the stitching in the seats.
They can't. They're just getting reflection on it. But definitely, guys, look, we have old school Volkswagens here, but another one that I'm excited. Toyota's got me really excited here because they've really brought out a lot of toys, and there is the new color. That's right. There's the new Toyota Tacoma Pro. TRD Pro, and once again, I love this color. Oh, it's got the full, look at the suspension. Very, very cool. Yes, it does look like the Chrysler Building font. But this color in person, Kelly, you're not one for bright colors, really.
Not
but
usually.
Would you allow us to have this color?
It's negotiable.
This or cactus gray? Oh, that's a tough one. But man, they know how to stamp this stuff, and the way the process they do this is really, really cool, by the way. But just a really, really cool looking color. And let's see, Kelly, anything else out here stands? I know you were trying to talk about something a minute ago.
You already left it.
We got the normal Wagoneer there.
Yeah.
So we got the Grand and the normal. And
Good looking Acura back there too.
Let's go check it out. And thank you. Looks like Mountain Dew green. It does. If you shake it up, it'll spew everywhere.
It does look like Mountain Dew green. Milder.
Now this is, I think you're kind of excited by this one right here.
Yes.
And it's a great color. Reds always do well.
I'm a luxury girl.
Reds with that kind of platinum kind of finish just always do well.
Even though I like to off-road, I'm a bit bougie. So
yeah, she's a bougie off-roader.
I like my comfort.
What's standing out so far about this Acura?
I don't know. For one, Acura just does the luxury to me.
They do.
You know, I can't even explain it. I do wish the chrome was, I wish it was blacked out, but I'm a blackout kind of girl.
Right.
Everything overall, I do like the exhaust. The exhaust looks really good on it too.
Yep.
It just stands out. Like, you know, it looks different than what we see on other vehicles.
Right.
And that's what I like about Acura is they're their own.
They've really stuck with trying to be their own vehicle. They where a lot of companies will start copying each other a little bit. They are sometimes, maybe Honda is a little too headstrong with going their own path, but they've taken this front end now where it used to be just a big chunk of chrome, and they've kind of classed it up just a little bit. And
I do wish the emblem was a little smaller.
well, you're starting to
It's
get
like
into
the size of a small pizza.
well, look at this. Look at the size of that emblem right there.
It's massive.
It is massive, but you know why? There's a sensor back there.
I know.
So they're definitely got to play with what they're given. But there we go. You can see Toyota's over there making sure their vehicles are up to spec.
We're gonna see some Maseratis too.
Ooh, look at this. That is correct. Now our paperwork, we had to sign twice on this because this Alfa Romeo here, Q4. These are little fun little cars. You got your Lucky Charm stripe on it, or badging on it. But no, these are very, very cool cars. Very race red. The wheels are nuts on this thing.
Wow.
And once again, I like when companies just do their own thing. Now, either the trends, you know, like with Audi, or how do you say it, Kelly? Audi. Sorry, we watched a video on that. They, you know, with their halo lights and stuff, they went their own way and it took off. And I don't know if those wheels are going to take off, but it looks cool on this. It does look very, very cool.
Out.
We got let's see, we got a Compass here. This is the redesigned Compass. Getting very classy on the inside, I must say. They're all the little entry-level SUVs now are just starting to step it up. Of course, you got the classic Jeep grille there. Looks like they're vents, but they're not. It's all solid.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's still gonna have that Jeep kind of muscle look to it. And there you go, guys. So,
Maserati behind you.
oh, where?
Right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm neglecting the Maserati. There we go.
Jeez, dude. Mama got a purr.
Yeah. If you want Italian, there you go.
I bet it purrs when it starts up.
Oh, we'll find out tomorrow. Look at the carbon fiber. Nice carbon fiber pieces
That's awesome.
around that. Let's see. So there you go, guys. Me and Kelly are going to be testing a lot of these vehicles out the next couple days, and you've got a bunch of reviews coming on the channel. I promised you guys for a while that we were bringing you more than just Bronco. So
Here we go.
here we go. Let's start your engines and
Bring it in droves.
I was going to make fun of Scotty there, but I wasn't going to do it now.
No.
Anyway, so whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, you know the drill. It doesn't matter what you drive. Well, it does matter tomorrow because we're going to drive all these. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.